Hello and welcome to another episode of Momentum Monday. My newly launched, I'm now launching, I think I shared that with you last time, Supercharged with Emily podcast. Yes, tell me what you think about that. I'm so happy to have you here today because we're talking about your business formula introduction to your business formula. And it's really one of the fundamental critical aspects of your business because that's what makes things work. That's what your business is going to be all about and how you do what you do. So that is why this is such an important and essential episode, and it's actually a part of my new Essentials for Entrepreneurs series. Yes, because there's certain things that you really have to hone in on, and your business formula is that central. It's almost like a centrifugal force in your business. So that's going to be the highlight of our discussion today. But as I just mentioned, I want to just share with you again that the Supercharge with Emily podcast is a new forum where we can share tutorials, share insights, invite guests, and so forth. So I invite you to subscribe at Supercharge Coach on YouTube to like and subscribe. So with that, again, stay tuned as I flesh that out some more. But today I'm going to give you a rare sneak peek into the Supercharge Club. It's like a little quick preview into what we do in the club so that you can get a sense of what's going on. And again, this is a sneak preview. So it's just a little insight. But this month, we're discussing the importance of the business formula. And each month, we have a topic in the club. And this month, the month of May, if you're watching this in May of 2023, this is the topic this month. And so many of you may already know that the Supercharge Club is based on my book, The Little Girl's Guide to Entrepreneurship. What I know now that I sure wish I knew then. And this whole process is all about helping entrepreneurs know now instead of later. So it's like this roadmap. So a part of the roadmap is this aspect of the formula. So on page 90, now in my book, I spent a lot of time talking about business formulas. So I make the distinction between a business formula and your business plan. And the main distinction is that the business plan is like this overview for your business, and the formula is the business plan will help you execute the formula, the specific steps that you are going to take. All right, so yeah. Okay, I was just going to read that, but I kind of just said it, so I don't need to read it again. But I have here that there are several examples of companies that have excellent business formulas. And I give the example here of IKEA. Their business formula is selling, having something for everyone, where they get you attracted by low price point items that everybody needs, like batteries or you name it, something relatively inexpensive that everyone can buy. And then they have the full price items like the sofas and the furniture and so forth that while you're in there, you're like, oh, well, let me get a couch. So they have this formula. And the key to the formula is that it works each and every time. You cannot go to IKEA and not leave buying something. So think of that when you think of your own business formula. So moving right along with this concept is the moving of the screen. All right, it doesn't want to move. Come on, it's time to move. Time to move to the next slide. All right. Okay, so in our Supercharge planning system, I hand out, along with the Supercharge Club, we have different handouts each week or with the workbooks and things that we're doing, different topics we're discussing. And this month, as I said, it's all about the formula. So in the club, people will fill out the different sheets as we ask the questions. And so that's kind of like the format, showing you the format there of how to actually consume the content. So the question I have for you today is, are you set up for success? Are you set up? Is your business formula reflective of an opportunity for you to succeed? And that's a question that you need to ask yourself all the time as a business owner. Do you have the right infrastructure to succeed? Is your business formula working, or can it work? And so here are a couple questions you might want to ask yourself. Can you describe your business formula? And if you hesitate at describing it, that might be an indicator that something's not quite there. So you want to always look for your unique attributes of your business, what makes you stand out, what makes you in demand. Why do people come to you? You do need to be able to answer that question. And if you have doubts about it or you're not sure, then you may need to do some research. You may need to do some focus groups and really kind of look into this with more depth. But it should roll off your tongue what your business formula is, because if it doesn't, then what that means is it's going to highlight areas where you might need to address, and that's fine, because at least you know that what you need to address. All right, so 3 key things I want you to think about today when it comes to a business formula. You need to have benchmarks, key metrics, and a cash flow top of mind. So I'm going to start with the cash flow. I actually should have put that first. Cash flow is, as the name denotes, how the cash flows in and how the cash flows out. So it's based on obviously what you're spending and what you're making and what you have left when all is said and done in terms of cash. Like you can literally touch it or access it with some degree of ease. So your cash flow, what will allow cash to flow through your business, is really one of the key tenets of what a business formula will contain. Obviously, you have to price your product properly. That's a whole other discussion, and that is a part of this, but that's such a bigger part that I didn't want to bring it in today. But these are just three points, not all the points. It's not all inclusive or exclusive of other information, but your cash flow is fundamental. What will allow cash to flow? And then you look at the key metrics, and again, I'm working backwards. The key metrics that you need to monitor in your business, which lets you know if your formula is working or not. Could it be how quickly your inventory turns? Is it what percentage of sales you spend on marketing? Is it what different? That leads us to the benchmarks. Like, what are your margins, your markups, all of that? What are you comparing it to or contrasting it to? So your key metrics are the key components of your business formula that allows you to know if you're on track. Your benchmarks is what are you measuring it against. So let's say, for example, you have an industry standard. The industry standard for your particular industry could be a margin of 35%. If you're making 20% margin, that means you're making less than your industry standard. And of course, the margin is the profit. How much above your costs are you making in terms of return? In terms of return, the words are too similar. Anyway, so can you do that? Are you within the range for an industry? Are you within the range for how things should be done? So when you think of cash flow, key metrics, and the benchmarks, then you're starting to be more objective about your business. You are stepping back and really looking at it from this more bird's eye view, which will allow you to make better decisions. And that's the whole point of this supercharging process is, can I make a better business decision? Do I have the inputs to make the decision that I need to make for my business? And so what you want to have this happen is bring you into a place of a kind of a dashboard. Now, this is just a little framework for a dashboard, but you want to have a place where you can put the components so that you can monitor this on a regular basis. And I will do a whole separate video on how to kind of create your dashboard, but this gives you a preview to some of the components. And a dashboard is really the place where you look at, it's like a central operating system location where you can monitor the key numbers in your business, the key metrics that you need to be following to really understand what you're doing and what you're trying to measure and what you're trying to manage. And all of this has to align with your goals that you set early on And it's a whole process of monitoring, refining, reflection, and kind of just looking how everything fits together. That's supercharging, people. That's supercharging. That's what it's all about. Yes, indeed. And so, hey, look here now. If you want to really, 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 really supercharge, then I invite you to join the Supercharge Club because we go into more, obviously, detail. We have a little more time to kind of answer your specific questions and kind of get right into it. But this is a little insight as to some of the things that we discussed, and again, taking it to greater depths. But I will certainly be sharing more with you. But I invite you to check us out. Visit us at the superchargeclub.com. Yes, it is 3:30 in the morning and I am doing this video. But anyhow, that's okay. That's okay. We do it when we can. I'm breaking my own rule of not getting to bed in a timely manner. That is not good. I am working on it. I'm working on it. Yes, I am working on it. And of course, to follow us on Instagram at Supercharge Club. Yeah, because we'd love to connect with you there as well. And yeah, can come hang out with us over there. But yeah, that's what we're doing, and that's what I have for you today. That's what I have for you for Momentum Monday and for our momentum every day of the week, people. It doesn't just have to be on Monday. So with that, I want to remind you to you do what you need to do. Okay, my friend is always telling you to subscribe, of course, here on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube at Supercharge Coach, and on Instagram at Supercharge Club. So we look forward to having you do that and to join us next time as we come back with another topic to help you supercharge your business. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please like the video, share your comments, share it with a friend, or bookmark it, save it for later so you can come back and listen to it some more. And of course, if you need to get a copy of my book, hello, go get it on Amazon because it will lay the foundation for this whole process and really help to expedite your entrepreneurial journey. So until then, stay supercharged and thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.